If it will be religiously studied and implemented, we'll find solutions to most of our security challenges in this country. The report is very comprehensive in that it touches on all aspects and facets that constitute the components of security challenges in Nigeria, from the judiciary to issues of corruption, the recruitment of personnel into the armed forces and the police, the issues of poverty, or the issues that also relate with politics and the demographic challenges we face as a country has been clearly stated in this report. In a nation like ours that has been confronting issues of violence and mindless bloodshed, particularly in the north-central parts of Nigeria and parts of the northwest, this report will serve as a roadmap to ending this violence and bloodshed and give us a new hope for peace as a people and also as a country. Mr. President, Nigeria is never short of reports, comprehensive reports that are well written by academics and parliamentarians like this. But the problem has to do with how does this translate into actions on the ground. The political will of the executive is very much needed here. We have been able to do our bit with this report. And now it is the executive that should look deeply, clearly, and succinctly into this report and ensure its implementation. Mr. President, we occupy a very important place in this sub-region and in the continent. But we are failing as a country, and we are failing as also a continental power, in the very sense that the crisis, the violence, and the bloodshed that beface our country is demeaning our stature and is also threatening our peace, our unity, and our stability as a people. As parliamentarians here, we have this duty, and which we have done now, to provide a report for the executive to work with. But I think this report should not simply be a recommendation, but it should back with active pressure on those on the other side of power to implement it in the interest of this country. What we have seen in the Plateau, in Zamfara, in Birnin-Gwari, in Benue, in Taraba, in Nasarawa, and in most parts of this country and the northeastern part of Nigeria cannot simply be assessed to be a problem that has to do with only one solution. The solution touches on so many things. Poverty is a major factor, as clearly been stated here. We must address that very issue, to give young people hope, to give them a future so that they will not take the options of violence. We also have a police force and a security agencies that are not well taken care of. We have abandoned and neglected such very important aspects of our nation, and the need for them to be well addressed and well taken care of is very much needed. And the last note, judiciary is very important in this aspect. A justice system that will ensure culprits are well taken care of and are well brought to book, and expeditiously for that matter, I believe will do very well. Once again, I congratulate the committee for this very good job, and I hope it's not simply going to be a document that will keep to dust or a historical document.